Yeah, you can go up Queen Street.
Oh, right.
You have to turn round, go back to the end, and then whichever way you want to go after that.
What's he fucking doing?
I don't know. I think the bus is.
through there.
I don't know.
It's a bit stupid. There's fucking loads of room you can get through. No stopping.
I know. I could back a bloody bus through that what's left. Hi everybody. Sorry about that. There seems to be a bit of a kerfuffle.
What's going on, do you know?
Well, I know as much as you do, love. I think looking at the bus, to me it looks like it's broke down. But what I don't
understand.
I don't understand why that other car just doesn't go past it.
Yeah, no.
You know, if necessary, it could do something, couldn't it? It could either back up, it could come forward, let you know what he's doing.
Yeah, it's just causing chaos.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Where are you trying to get to?
I just want some tea.
You might be as well going up.
Yeah, I might have to turn around.
Yeah, I think so.
That way.
Yeah. Go home and have your tea, love.
All right, then.
See you later. Take care. Bye. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. I'll let you have a look. Now that lady's pulling back. She just wants to go home and get her tea. The red car, he's gone. The bus is stopped here. I don't know, I think the bus has broke down and I don't think there'll be a maintenance crew there at the garage round the corner. Got a car sat here. Huh?
You videoing?
Not you. Don't worry, you're not on my camera.
Turn your phone around then.
Alright?
Is it TikTok live?
Say again.
Is it TikTok live?
No. It's just me on YouTube thing.
It's on YouTube live.
Don't know what's up with him, obviously. He could move his car if he wanted. The bus hasn't got the bus's engine's cut, so I don't know. Anyhow, let's look at the good news. The good news is the rain stopped. Now, I've got a picture of the bus. Don't know what those idiots in the car were doing. Why they were so bothered. Now I've actually got pictures of them. Stupid does what stupid does, I guess. Anyway, after all the kerfuffle and the fun, let me just say good evening to everybody. I hope we're all well this Sunday evening. I'm certainly well. We had a nice dinner. My old Duchess made a curry. So we had curry, chicken curry and naan. And you know, my old Duchess makes the best curry going. That's my weekly treat, the curry. I've not got Toby with me this evening. Hi Ellis, how are you tonight? I'm not going to, it was raining when I come out. He doesn't like getting wet. He weren't very happy about being left in with his mum. So He'll be fine though. I'm walking up here. And the good thing is, I've got your company. They're pulling down the fare now. It's been here for the 6-week holidays. See you when you come back.
Yeah.
See, the waltzes have nearly gone. Doesn't take long to get rid of it, does it? Look at that. Wow. Doesn't take you long, does it?
Steady way, 2 hours.
Blimey.
Hour and 20 minutes into road.
There you go. By the time we're walking past here, that'll be disassembled. Wow. So he goes round there and he sticks them all together. All the carts in a waltzer. Thanks a lot, Ellis. I'm glad that you think I'm nice. Access Point, yeah, it is a nice place, this. I'm Hardy. Hi, Neil. See, there they are. He's got them all set up. Gonna cover them up. Amazing. Said it'll take him about an hour and 40 minutes. Where am I? I'm at a place called Withensea, which is about 20 miles or so from Hull in East Yorkshire. We're by the sea. There you go, there's your sea. Look at the storm out at sea. Look at that.
Down here tomorrow for like 9 before Jerry gets here. With your bag of clothes. Oh, you coming back with you? I'm not being back first. I can get all of ready?
Blimey.
1, 2, 3.
Look at that. See, that's, you know, part of the actual structure of this is the actual trailer. No, I never knew that. I mean, my knowledge of fairs is not very much. Yeah, so they're all getting ready to go. Anyway, with 11 people with us. You're from Indonesia. And where's this nice place? Well, it's at Withensea. We're in East Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. If you look at a map of the UK, then find Hull, find the River Humber. We're opposite on the North Sea. A dragon. Oh, you've been here, have you? Ah, right. What did you think of Withensea then, Access Point? I live here. I like it. Well, we got 13 people with us. So that's nice. I'd like to welcome everybody who's joined us. If you're enjoying the video, then please like, make a comment, join the discussion, tell me what you like about it, what you don't like, how you think I can improve it. Share it with like-minded people. and subscribe. And in fact, it's up to you. Thanks, Ellis. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You fall asleep in the car. Yeah, it is. It is a long way from you, isn't it? We're on the other side of the world, aren't we? Yeah, it's a nice place. It's a quiet place. It's got a little bit of something, if you will, for everybody. Young families starting off, nice long beaches which stretch kind of forever. You've had a summer full of activities here. A fair, Blue Lights Festival, Sea Festival. We've had loads of things, literally. It's been action packed all summer. If you're old, like me, I'm 71, it's a good place to live. There's literally something for everybody. It's a nice town, you don't get any problems. We've not got loads of idiots running round with no demonstrations. We haven't got loads and loads of people waving flags. Nah. Oh, you like VR games? My granddaughter has a VR thing. You got school in 3 days, all right. That explains why you fell asleep in the car then. You're only a youngster. Do your parents know you're talking like to an adult male though? That's the thing. You know, I'm alright, I'm just your typical granddad. But there are adult males. I'd be really worried about one of my kids talking to an adult male, you know, when they were young. If you understand what I'm saying. So just check that out with your mum and dad if I were you. Okay, access boy. Don't mean that as being offensive or anything like that, but hello love. But it is worrying. Yeah, I think the rain has probably disappeared. Whether it comes back again, I don't know. It's definitely over there, look at that. Let's try and bring it in a bit. It's definitely the other side of the wind farm. Yeah, for those who know Toby, he had a good walk this morning. Took him out and we walked up to Holham, a couple of miles away. Let him off his lead and just let him run. He really enjoyed it. No, as long as your mum said, you know, that you can talk to me, I'm okay with it. I'm fine. But you need to be careful as well about talking to some old guys. Yeah, so I'll tell you about Toby anyway. He's my little Jack Russell. Some of you know him, some of you might not. Anyway, we went up to the beach at Hollyman. It's a couple of miles away from here. And the good thing is, there's hardly anybody there. Anyway, I let him off his lead, and he loves it. I had a bag of treats, so if I needed him to come back, just shake the treat bag. We were brilliant. Well, this is our lifeboat station, some of you know it. Some very brave people what work there. And this is the slipway for launching boats, the lifeboat plus other boats in the boatyard. It's amazing when you think of it. A few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago now I think, some kids have been in the sea and they'd left their clothes on that slipway there, the lifeboat slipway. Somebody had found the clothes and they were worried because the tide was coming in. They were really worried. Anyhow, they couldn't find the kids, so they rang the police. The lifeboat people came out in the lifeboat looking for the kids. The police were going up and down the prom. The Coast Guard was here. They even flew in the air sea rescue helicopter. And that was literally sweeping, you know, towards the coast, literally sweeping, looking for the two kids. Anyhow, the top shot of it was, while all this is going on, the kids had left the clothes on the slipway. They had gone home and were sitting there having their tea. Yeah, that's fine. I feel a bit uneasy with a 12-year-old talking to me, but if your mum's fine with it, I'm not going to block you or anything. Yeah, it didn't sit well with me, I'll be honest, because I have said on here that this isn't for children. It's not that I'm going to put anything on, you know, access boy, which I shouldn't put on, or anything rude, or anything, you know, you wouldn't want a 12-year-old to see. But I think it is a worry when I've got a 12-year-old on my account. I may have to deal with that later, but I don't know how to deal with it at the moment, so I'm not going to. But I will look at this later on. Yeah, I would prefer it access boy, and it isn't meant in any bad way towards you, but there is a certain type of man, you know, that quite likes talking to young kids, and that worries me. And I certainly wouldn't want to encourage you talking to adults you don't know, and your mum, in my opinion, she shouldn't be doing that either. Thanks a lot, access boy, anyhow. Stick with other 12-year-olds, play your VR games, enjoy them. And if your mum's watching this, please, please, please don't allow your 12-year-old son to be talking to old men. It's not right. I know I'm okay, but there's a lot out there who aren't, and that worries me. I don't know what the rest of you think about Access Boy being a 12-year-old talking to an old guy of 71. But as you all know, I've not encouraged him. I have asked him to leave in the nicest possible way. You know, there is a name for a man, for men who like talking to children, and I'm certainly not one of them. Well, with 15 people on here at the moment, if you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, tell me what you think. Was I right to talk to the child in the way I did? Share and subscribe. Evening. Hello. Left mine at home at the moment.
You're in the quiet night then.
I am. I walk. I've got diabetes. I've been diagnosed with diabetes.
Aye.
So I'm walking like between 12 and 18 miles a day.
Yeah. I was diagnosed with it about 6 or 7 months back.
Yeah.
And 2 months later to 3 months later, they got in touch with me and said you haven't got it. The blood, they'd taken the blood sample,
Yeah.
gone to get checked, and there was quite a few got misdiagnosed. So, yeah, they put you on this and that, you know, and you didn't need it.
They did that with me. They put me on these tablets and I started putting weight on.
Yeah.
And I thought I need to be losing it, not putting it on. So I sacked the tablets off. I've lost, in the last 8 weeks or so, I've lost 2 stone.
Yeah.
So that isn't bad. Just short of 2 stone, I think about
Well,
what?
that could ruin.
Yeah.
But you can't beat walking.
Oh, I know. And I've been literally out. I never do less than 12 miles in a day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can go up to 18, but
Yeah.
not all the while.
Well, they say 7,000 steps a day is good for you.
Yeah.
If you go over it.
Oh, I'm looking at 30,000.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. Let's see how many steps we've done on here. Hang on. Oh, I know what am I doing. That's it. 17,629. It'll be 20. By the time I go home, it'll be 25.
Yeah. And you only need to be doing 7.
I know.
7 or 8.
So I'm losing weight like there's nobody. And I think that is what's killed me, diabetes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I've also used burnt about 1,000 calories.
yeah. Well, I know it's like when you, because we have one girl that she's got type 1.
Yeah.
She's been on it since she was 8 years old.
Yeah, that's different.
And she's 16 now, but the thing is, she wouldn't take any notice of you.
Kids.
She did what she wanted to do. You could tell her what was going to happen to her in the future, and she still didn't take any notice of you.
Kids.
But last year she had to go into hospital,
Bloody hell.
and they told her, well, it's that or die. You know.
Give it them
To the
straight.
point.
Yeah, give it them straight,
And-
tell them, yeah.
She's knackered the back end of her eyes,
Oh,
you know, so, you know, like you say, she still does the dancing and things like that.
poor girl.
But, like you say, it's type 1, you know. She has a...
I think I've got type, I'm not sure what I've got. I've got the type where you don't need insulin.
Yeah, well, that's type 2, isn't it?
But is it type, yeah, I get mixed up between
Yeah, type 1 is where you get
insulin.
everything.
Yeah, no, I just,
And she has it on her phone now. And
Yeah.
it goes in automatically.
yeah,
You know, but when she was young, oh, she was eating this and eating that. And I said, clean your feet, you know, every night.
yeah.
And she never did. Now she's doing it. And I think she realises what I said to her,
Yeah.
you know.
They do when it's too late though, that's
When it's
life.
too late.
Yeah.
But I think she'd have to be in a diabetic nurse or something like that, you know.
Good luck to her.
And
She certainly knows about it, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah. And then you can tell her what, for young kids, what is going to happen to them.
Yeah. From
You know,
personal
properly,
experience.
yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to be going. So see you later,
get
mate.
going.
Take care.
Who's another song?
Yeah. Well, off we go then. What we're going to do tonight, I think, we're going to walk around this estate. And after we walk around that, we'll come back here. And we'll just follow the sea down to the North Shore. See where we go from that. Yeah, last night I think it was just too windy and too wet. I went out again. I didn't take Toby because it was raining, so I went out anyway. But I was literally completely sodden. At least my jacket's waterproof. I keep my phone in my jacket, but I weren't going to use it in that weather. So although I ended up doing 16 mile. That's something really. 16 mile. That was wet. Got home. Because this is waterproof what I'm wearing. I was sweating on the inside, so my body were wet with sweat. My trousers were sodden wet with the rain. It's quite nice round here. Yeah, you're looking at me simply because we've got the sun ahead of us. In a minute I'll move the camera around, or the lens round, so you can see where we're going rather than looking at me. By the way, I've got my gimbal, but it's the wrong type. But I'll be able to use it, put it in the spare bedroom as my studio, where I can talk about things that we've done. So yeah, I'll find a use for it. The trouble is, I'm not very technically minded. My son, he does know. So I'm waiting for him to come down and explain things to me. Yeah, I'm going to turn it round. I'll turn it round so you can see where we're going. You can see what I'm looking at rather than looking at me. We still have some clouds, but I think the worst is possibly over with by now. I wouldn't have minded buying one of these bungalows. They are nice, but my Duchess wanted to be close to the town centre, so that's why we got the bungalow we did. It's a bit smaller than these, but it's okay. It's cheap to run. Council tax is a bit expensive, like, but it is for everybody. But me gas and electric is £90 odd a month, and I'm round about £800 in credit. Which is good. It runs out, my contract with Volvo runs out. I think it's in May. By which time, I'll get another one. And we'll see where we go from there. Another contract for 2 years. I mean, most of that £800, I'll claim that back. Well, what I'm going to do is walk down here now. Just see what 1829. We've done just short of 9 miles, so about another 3 to go. And that's my minimum walk. I normally do around about 12 miles a day, but it kind of works out to be about 14. But my minimum is 12. Maximum, I think the most I've ever done is about 18, and that was something. You don't see many of these nowadays, rivets. You know, people prefer to have Leyland and stuff like that. But I always liked rivets. When I was a kid, lots of people had them. Yeah, there's some here, look. they cut them into all sorts of styles. See, the houses are nice round here. The area is nice. Yeah, it's another lot of privies. Look what he's done here. Yeah. Oh, they got a little pooch. There's some lovely gardens around here. Right, what we're going to do now is make our way back to the promenade, and then we're going to walk all the way down to the North Beach. Look at the sky. Well, given it was raining when I come out. Look at it now. I'm glad I came out, but I'm sorry I didn't bring Toby with me. Right, so we're now walking back to the promenade. It's like a bubble, this. We've come round and now we're going back. So we've got another something like another 4.5 kilometres to go, and that should give me what I'm looking for. Yeah, we've done just over 9 miles. So in other words, we got about 3 miles left. Yeah, these are all Edwardian houses, probably a bit later than Edwardian. I mean, back in the day, Withensea were a very busy port. A lot of the people who live here in those days were fishermen. You know, they'd sail the high seas, but not now. Yeah, we just go like coastal, catching shellfish, lobsters, crabs. And that's about it. So we've come round in a big circle, haven't we? Like a big bubble. You know, in comics you get the speech bubble. So it's a bit like that. Well, I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I think one day in the week I'm going to go off to Grimsby. I went there just before, it was in July, just before we went away on holiday. We had a look at the town centre, and that was really, I'd never seen anything like it. When you look at it, the whole place is just derelict. You know, they had this old street of closed shops, and amongst them was a business consultant still open. And I thought, what advice would you give to somebody like a budding entrepreneur in Grimsby? And I thought the only advice I'd be able to give him is get out. You know, go somewhere else and make your money, because you'll not make it here. Well, one day this week I'm going to go to one of their notorious council estates, Nunthorpe. So that's going to be good. See what people think. Now, Grimsby used to be the home of not just Britain's biggest fishing fleet, but the biggest fishing fleet in the entire world. It's remarkable. We've still got quite a lot of food processing factories there, but fish is actually brought in from the continent on wagons. It's no longer brought in by trawlers. We might have a couple, but nothing like we used to have. Right, here we go. So we've ended the bubble, and we're now back on the prom, and we're now heading north. We're actually on the King Charles III coast path. I'll take a photo of that. Yeah, I can put that, use that as the icon at the front of my video. So here we go, and we're going to follow this path right now to the end of the North Prom. Well, we've got 11 people, I've got 4 likes. So those that have liked, thank you very much. If anybody else wants to like, I'll be very grateful. If you want to comment, please comment. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Tell me what you think I could do better. And you think I was right in telling the 12-year-old. Hi again. I'm I'm here again, yep.
You know, I was just thinking, seeing you do a lot of fucking walking, you wanna be with the winter walking group.
They only
Bit of
walk up
company,
and,
you know.
yeah, they only walk up and down here, don't they?
Ah, they go all
You
over.
want to be the Wellick walkers, I used to walk with them.
Did you? I walked to Wellick the other week. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to walk
Wellick,
with the
and then-
walkers until my knees were down.
Is it Weedon? But after Wellick, it's Weedon, isn't it? I walked to Weedon and back.
Tell me where is it, and I walk it all from Ottering. You know the old train station
Oh yeah.
on the railway line.
Yeah.
You can be on the right hand side, and I think it takes you right where you're to head.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
You go on the Wednesday, you can go from Wednesday to one of the railway.
You can go to just before Patrington. I mean, it's impossible.
Yeah, but there's a bit,
Some
there's a
way
bit,
it's-
there's a bit that travels round by Patrington,
Yeah.
and that's on the left hand side.
I think it's a bit, once you get down the Windsor track up to the
Olin.
Olive,
It
beyond
stops.
there it tends to get bloody drawn in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't, because I got so far,
Yeah,
I could see Patrington Church,
yeah,
but I wasn't level with Patrington.
yeah.
And you just can't get past all the nettles and thistles and
that's
stuff. So I went round this farmer's field. Hiya. So I went past this farmer's field, but I weren't getting anywhere. It was just like a big drain, so...
Well, there's a reserve down there, just past Olham, across Olham, that bungalow there on the railway line at Olham. There's a reserve just past there.
Yeah.
But there's another one but you've got to go through to Hull. You get on the rail line there, and it takes you right the way to Hornsey.
Yes. Yeah. And if you carry on, it takes you to Southport. I've been to both ends, but I've never done the middle.
Yeah. At least it's a bit of company when you're walking.
Yeah. That's it.
Plenty of women. They'll keep you
Oh,
walking.
come on. I've been married to one for the last 45
Yeah,
years.
no, but you have a good. You have a yak
Yeah,
doing that,
I
don't
talked to
Been
but
married
yeah.
to 53 and
you? Well,
I'm
that's
not
it.
interested
If I'd have stayed single, I'd have been rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all would have been. We all would have been.
The only thing is we nobody cook for him, fucking clean up there.
Do me on, don't I, Dave? Do me on.
No, she's all right. She's disabled though. She struggles to get out. So
Yeah, well, our Anne goes for a walk, but she's bad with her back.
yeah, so
Yeah, well, that's
it's
bad.
limited.
That's
She has a
feet.
mobility. She has a mobility scooter, and she has two back.
I will have to carry on walking, killing herself.
They do, don't they?
They do. They
She's
do.
the same. She's got this mobility scooter. Just use it.
Yeah. They're all the same.
I tell her I
Yep.
have to borrow mine, she won't.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're all the same.
What you after?
you've
In
been
that
told.
pocket, are you?
You've been told.
Yeah.
You're in that
I've got
pocket.
one left and that's your lot tonight.
Anyway, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, move on.
I shall. Are you coming with me? You can do if you want. See you later.
See you
Yeah, a couple of nice old chaps there. I see them most nights, and I watch the little dog playing. And it's good, it really is. I mean, that's the nice thing about living here in Withensea. Everybody is really, really friendly. Watch out for each other. We watch out for everybody else's dog. And that's good. Well, we got 12 people now. Just like to say welcome to my channel if you've not been here before. If you like the video, then please like, comment. Hi, that's Evil Sarnie. How are you tonight? Turf 60, you should get a phone stabiliser when you're walking. Be more steady. I know you got dog too, be better for you. Yeah, I've not got the dog with me tonight. I did get a phone stabiliser. a gimbal, but it's the wrong type. Anyway, I'm going to get another one. Thanks, Sandra. It is beautiful here. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, you try to be kind. Most people around here, we are kind to each other. Hello. Hiya. Look at this. Oh. Hiya. That's gorgeous, isn't it? It really is. Oh. As daft as they come. See you later. Oh, what a lovely little dog that was. I love dogs. I'm going to put Toby's video online for those who want to see. I won't be able to put it online, but I'll be able to put it on video for those who want to watch it. And this was the first time that I'd let him off his lead. So I've got it on my phone, but I don't know how to transfer that to live. But I can do it on video, which I'll do that later. Evening. Hiya.
Toby out.
Well, it was raining when I come out, and you won't go out when it's wet.
No.
You don't be like.
Yeah.
So I left him at home. I've still to come out, whatever. So I just left him at home. Left him looking after his own mother.
Yeah.
The thing is, I spoil him, she doesn't. But it doesn't matter. They still prefer the mum, don't
Yeah.
they? It's turned out to be a lovely evening, hasn't it?
Nice and here. Rain over there, but look at it.
Yes. Well, did you see it over there? When it was raining over here, I was watching it, but go over there. But it looks like we got another lot coming, doesn't it?
You doing your live feed now?
Yeah, I'm doing my live feed.
So are you evening?
Yeah, we'll do. Oh, we're up to what? 320 followers. No, 320 subscribers.
I'm one of them.
And you're one, yep. See you later. Bye. Well, we're now up to 15, so. Oh, some more little fellas. Evening.
Evening, Paul.
I am you.
Oh, you've got dog.
I think someone's doing something. That's it, that's all. No, fair enough. No, fair enough. We know what they're like. Yep, I'm going. See you later. Oh, thank you, Sandra. So you're in the US? See, Sandra. Yeah, I love dogs. Yeah, younger people. I think what it is, to be honest, Turf 60, is that young people. You're busy. You're stressed. You got to go out. You got to work. And work has got harder over the years. You love my accent? Really? Really, Sandra, people, I mean, I don't know, 'cause I've never been to America. You get lots of mean people here in the UK, but you've a lot of nice people as well. And I'm sure the same's true in America. We're all individuals, aren't we, at the end of the day? And that's the thing. Look out for each other. Watch out for your family, your friends. But I think as years have gone by, people have become more and more stressed. People are worried about losing their jobs in a way they were never worried about before. You know, like you lose your job, you end up losing your house, your car, your family. So people are stressed. They're working long hours. And we're having to make choices, difficult choices all the time. And I think that's got a lot to do with it. No, you're right. I've worked all my life. But can you imagine being, I don't know, in your 20s or 30s nowadays? It must be hell. It's not impossible, and it's always doable, but I think life for people today, I think life for people today, in many ways, is a lot harder than it was when I was young. In some ways it's easier, don't get me wrong. I think people have more choices now than what they had going back, but having more choices brings about more problems as well, if you know what I mean. Just look at that. Well, I've had 1322 calories today. I've walked 20,341 steps. And by the time I get to the towers, I'll have walked 10 miles. Done 9.7 miles so far. I don't know, we say the scammers, young people, I don't know. Those what I know, they're doing their best, looking after the families. Yeah, absolutely, Turf 60, absolutely. You have to look after yourself. You stop working early, just, yeah, after 60, I remember you telling me that before. Yeah. No, you're right, you've got to look after you. If you don't look after you, nobody else will. I mean, you've got a lot like that who don't want to work. You're right, Sandra. But I think you've got a lot as well who find themselves stuck in low-paid jobs, and they find themselves working every hour they can. Again, it depends on the individuals. I know people who think nothing of putting in an 11-hour day. And they're getting a pittance for it, but they have it to do because they've got a mortgage to pay for. They've got kids to support. No, but it is what it is though, isn't it? It is what it is. It's like I say to anybody and everybody. In many ways, the UK is the best country in the world. If you don't want to work, the government will give you money. They'll pay you rent. They'll give you enough money to feed and clothe yourself. You know, they'll literally do everything. They'll educate your kids. They have a national health service. So you don't pay for operations or anything else. If you're unemployed, you don't pay for your medication. And that's good in some ways. But equally, if you want to get on in the UK and you're willing to put your mind to it, again you can do that. Oh, look at these. This year's hatchlings. Look at him. They're lovely, aren't they? That'll be one of the parents. And you know, you can get on. I'm doing well now, but when I was young I didn't come from a good family. I came from pretty difficult circumstances. Hang on, let's just get past these. There we go, it's nearly all done. We watched them start dismantling all this and they're nearly done, look. Amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Almost all ready to go. Yeah. So I come from pretty difficult circumstances. My wife came from pretty difficult circumstances. We worked damn hard. We made a life for ourselves. Our kids, both, you know, they went to university. One of my sons is a troubleshooter for an international logistics company. And he works hard. You know, he can put in a 15, 16 hour day. The other one is an entrepreneur. He owns several student bars. Oh dear, I'm just going to pull up my coat. I knew this was going to happen. No, they're pulling the fare down now. I'm just going to put this somewhere safe. To get somewhere where it's not raining. I think this is just a shower. Yeah, we've just done 10 miles according to me watch. God, this is awful. I'm just trying to get somewhere where I can get a little bit of shelter. Well, I don't want to stand where the toilet is. There's a thing about old men standing near toilets. Well, there's a rainbow, look. How's that for you? The rainbow.
I know, it's lovely. I just thought there was a double one a minute ago. If you looked over there was another one.
There was
behind
another
it,
one?
just behind it, look. It's
Yeah, it's faint, isn't it? Yeah. Hiya Dave, how are you tonight? Yep, yep, excellent, your kids have done well. Yeah, we worked really hard as well, Sandra. Yeah, I know that. I know that Turf 60. Yeah, they are rare. I think the shower has gone. Now what do we do? Do we go to the other end of the rainbow and dig for the pot of gold? It's not quite gone, but could be worse. Yeah, thank you very much, Sandra, and yes, I will enjoy the rest of my walk in a very windy and rainy, wet Withensea. But yeah, it's great. I think I'm going to stand over here for a while. No, you're very welcome. Yeah, I think it's probably stopped now. It is a bit, but not like it was. Yeah, well, we'll just carry on, I think. It's still raining a bit. It's not coming down in buckets. The other night when it was out, that was a real humdinger. We got this storm. Whoa, we watched it coming over. It was amazing. And I knew where there was a bus shelter. I just got to the bus shelter just in time. And then it's literally started. We're amazing for that. Hiya, Sarnie. Yep, another one. But not like it were the other night. The other night it were just something else, weren't it? go. Oh, he's going. He's careful about which company he keeps. Hello. No, you don't want to know. No, it's not cold, it's wet. But it's not cold turf, 60. You know, I've come out before today walking me dogs, and it can be so cold. Your fingers go numb if you're not wearing gloves. You know, because we're right on the North Sea. What you see is the North Sea. And we can get Arctic blasts. But no, we don't really. Do too badly. Moment, my head's wet. But the rest of me is alright. Oh, John. Alright, John. As you know, I'm Daryl, and I'm glad to meet you. So what I think we're gonna do at this stage, we'll walk to the end of the pier, and then we'll walk around the cliff, walk back again, people down there on the beach. Well, if they're enjoying it. Yeah, that's it, Daryl. I'm Manaranja. How are you? Yeah, you like my coat? Yeah. The old Dutch has got me this. And I've had it a couple of years. And I've only just started wearing it. I've only started walking like 12 miles a day since I was diagnosed with diabetes in April. That seems to be in remission. And I've lost a load of weight, which is what I intended to do. Well, what we'll do, yeah. Just walk on the top promenade. Evening. There you. Well, we've got 19 people following us. Just like to say welcome to everybody. If you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, tell me how you think I could improve. You can share the video and subscribe. still got, look, we got 2 rainbows. See that? You got a rainbow and you got another one to the left of it. Thanks. Thanks for that, John. Thanks for the encouragement. I'm happy with what I've done. I want to get rid of that another £7, and then I'm going to stabilise it at that. Because I think by then, I mean, I've lost 2 stone. I started checking my weight on the 20th of June. So I've lost nearly 2 stone since the 20th of June. Yeah, it's just amazing that, isn't it? Just look at that. That's right, Sammy. It's just it's just amazing, is that? And on the other side, look, we have the sun. Don't know if you can see it. I don't know what you can see on it, but look, the sun there. Just amazing that, though, isn't it? Now, well, what I did, John, I started taking the medication at first, and I went up half a stone in about 3 weeks, and I thought, this is not doing me any good at all. It's not helping me. So I kicked the medication into touch. I thought I should be able to manage this diabetes with exercise and diet. And so far, since then, since the 20th of June, I gave up taking the medication. And yet I've been losing weight, and my diabetes, my blood sugar count, it's stabilised somewhere between, I don't know, about 5.5 and 6. Sometimes it'll go up to 6.5, and I have known it as low as 4.5. But usually it's somewhere between 5.5 and 6. Yeah. Yeah. That's good, that. Well, I'm aiming for 11.5, and I intend keeping it at 11.5. It'll mean I'm like always going to have to do quite a bit of walking, and I'm always going to have to watch my diet and watch my weight. But I can do that. What really scared me was when the doctor said I was high risk of having a stroke or a heart attack. My wife's disabled. She does what she can, but she's limited. If anything happened to me, who's going to look after her? Never mind me. Do you know what I mean? And I could have a stroke or a heart attack anyway, who knows? It's like I said to her though, you can walk under a bus, but you're going to do everything you can not to walk under that bus. That's the same me, I'll do everything I can not to have a stroke, not to have a heart attack. Thanks, John. John saying I look well. Yeah. Although she reckons I look like an old man. I've lost so much weight. Still got some of your rainbow look. And if you look down there where we've come from, where's the other half? I don't know if you can see it or not. So I'm just going to walk through the field. Hi Jerry. How are you this beautiful evening? Yeah, we're a bit cold earlier on, John, you know, when it started raining, but now it's warmed up. Really nice. Well, we'll walk around the field, we'll have a quick look at the sea. In days of yore, oh, look at that. The rainbow is actually in the middle of a wind farm. Just look at that. I eyeball you. No, I know it's not easy. You're right there, John. I know it's not easy. It's damned hard. But when the doctor said that to me, it scared me. I wouldn't say scared me, but it certainly worried me. I thought about my missus. And I thought, if anything happens to me, what the hell's going to happen to you? And I know I'm a lot more healthy than she is. And I just thought then, you know, I'm just going to have to do what's right. It's a lovely evening tonight, isn't it? Not so many people on tonight. There must be a good football match or something somewhere. Usually at this stage I'm looking at 50-60 people. Got that the sky again. Yeah, and it's still there, the rainbow. Looks it right between the wind turbines. Is that what it is? Ah, right. That explains why I've not got so many people from America. But I normally have a lot more Brits on than this. So I don't know. Mind you, it's back to school for a lot of people, so I suppose a lot of parents will be getting stuff ready. You know, just waiting for the moment they can wave the kids off and let the teachers suffer. It is, isn't it, John? Lovely and bright with the sun, you're right. Shangabi. Living life at best. Yeah, you're right. Getting old does have some consolation. And this is one of them. Be able to go out walking whenever I want. Not needing to worry about anything. Mind you, there are some pensioners who do struggle here in the UK. Fortunately, I'm not one of them. It's still there just about, but it's disappearing now. The rainbow look. Another few minutes it will have gone. What a lovely sight though. Yeah, let's look at that. Sun over there. If it weren't for the wet tarmac, you wouldn't have just had a downpour, would you? I'll have you facing me for a bit because we're facing the sun. Right, we're going up on the cliff. We'll walk over the cliff. Well, not over it, we'll walk round the cliff, I should say. This used to be a holiday site at one time. Yeah, I burnt 1,500 calories. Walked nearly 11 miles. What a glorious evening this has turned out to be. Amazing, isn't it? It's gone. I can see a faint reminder of it. But essentially it's now gone. The rainbow's gone. Well, that were worth getting wet to see, weren't it? Every now and again I just get a little reminder, but essentially it's gone. But that one's still there, look. The other end of it. So we've still got a little bit of it left. Yeah, as I was saying, what a glorious evening that this has turned out to be. I'm really glad to have been out tonight. And you know, your company, it's really been brilliant. It's made it even better. Well, we got some more people who've joined us. If you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, share or subscribe. Tell me what you like about it, what you don't like about it, ways you think I might improve. It is, isn't it? That was really lovely, the rainbow, weren't it? See, there's your wind turbines. It's gone. Sorry about that. But if we go over there, there's a little bit of it. Oh, thank you very much, Sammy. That's nice to know. So I make washing dishes and folding laundry more enjoyable. Tell you what, you can come to my house and do ours. How's that? Just amazing, isn't it, really? You know, Sammy, some of my videos are good. Some of them might not be as good as others, I don't know. Next week I'm going to Grimsby to finish off what I started before I went on holiday. That should be interesting. We're going to a council estate called Nunsthorpe. Evening. So that should be quite interesting, actually. We'll have a look round it. About 6 weeks ago we went to Grimsby. We had a walk around the town centre. And I got why they called it Grimsby. It was grim. Now I've heard this estate is one of the worst in the UK. So I want to see it. We also had a walk around East Marsh, which has always been a bit rough. So anyway, I'm not sure what day I'll be going. It'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll have to talk to the old Duchess. Now that will be a long walk round. It should be interesting as well. Well, you'd have to do Sammy, you'd have to do a better job on the dishwasher. Ploughing this field the other day. Saw the back end of it behind the tractor, right down the other end. A few weeks ago we watched the combine harvester harvesting the wheat. They went over there, and yesterday I watched him ploughing, and it was quite dark. I didn't have I had my phone with me, but I wasn't using it because it was really raining heavily, and there walked along the road to Waxholme, which is a couple of miles from here. It's about a mile across country, but going on the road it's about 2 miles. And I watched him doing it a little bit. We've still got your rainbow. So clearly where that rainbow is, it's still raining over there. And yeah, look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? It certainly is dark, John. It's still raining in that direction. See over here? It's where we are. We're kind of stuck between both of them. Beautiful blue sky ahead. And going north, going south, it's dark and rainy. Yep, but the other end of the rainbow has disappeared now. So we know over where the wind turbines are, it stopped raining. But it's still raining inland. Well, we've now done 11.3 miles, which is good. I'll definitely have me 12 mile before I get home, because I'm a good mile from here. All this used to be a holiday camp for a company called Park Dean, but because of a coastal erosion and land slipping into the sea, they stopped using it, and their holiday camp is now over there. I'll show it to you in a bit. But they are good. They maintain the roadways and they've cut pathways through the grass, you know, for their customers and anybody else who wants to use it. Of course, you use it at your own risk, but at least they look after it and try and keep it as safe as you can. Yep, it's still there on top of the houses. You think it's dark? You should have seen it the other day, John, when we were hiding. Me and Toby were hiding in the bus shelter. Oh God, was that dark? See, that's what I mean about cutting pathways so people can walk. Yeah. Hi Aidan, how are you tonight? What's it like in Shropshire? We've just had a downpour here. You wouldn't think so looking at the sky. But you can see when you look at the ground. Nothing like the other night, but we're still enough. The other day I was on here, I had Toby with me. And I had this family with a dog. Oh, look at that now. It's certainly shooting up, isn't it? We're completely dry. Yeah, that. The rainbow has certainly come back to life. It won't have much longer. The wind's blowing. South to southwest. So they'll lose that soon. And this is what we're going to get until the sun sets in about another 40 minutes. Well, we're just done a little bit over 11.5 miles. So I know I've got me 12 miles in. Well, the ice cream man's going past. Oh no, it's not. Hi. No, I've not got the dog tonight, Splodger. I left him at home. It was raining when I come out, so I left him to look after his mother. We went out this morning. We were on the beach at Holland, and he enjoyed that. He did a 7-mile walk. Well, here we come. You know, I told you that place where we were walking were part of the holiday camp. Well, this is the holiday camp it were part of. Look at the bird coming. Off he goes. And there's his mate. Well, that's it. Riven Sea Sands Holiday Park. Hi Nick. I'm good, and how are you? Good to see you coming along. Cheers, Nick. Well, I'm just going to walk back over around the cliff, and that'll bring us back out at the bus stop where me and Toby took shelter the other night. Well, I'm certainly good. Have you had a good weekend, Nick? Well, we're going to make his way back up to the cliff. What time is it now? 20 to 8. So I've been out roughly 2 hours. And I've done 24,680 steps and 11 3/4 of a mile. And I think of about a mile to get home. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, 2 hours. My weekend's been good, Nick. You've been down the allotment? Oh, that's good. Yeah, my weekend's been brilliant. I've not done much with it, but it's been nice. I went onto the beach at a place called Holland. Nobody ever goes there. Let Toby off his lead, and he could run as far as he wanted. He can't get hurt or anything. 100% safe. He really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it. Yeah, best weekends. Yeah. Yeah, John, 2 hours. About 2.5 hours this morning. I think 9 was about 11:30 when I got home, and just over 2 hours now. I put in at least 12 miles a day. As I said, I'm averaging round about 14 or 15, but 12 is my minimum. And that's how I've dealt with my diabetes. I'm expecting next time they send me for a blood test, they're going to tell me it's in remission. I'll still carry on doing this, but instead of doing 12 miles a day, I'll probably cut it down to 3 in the morning and 3 in the evening. Especially with winter coming up. So instead of walking 4 to 5 hours, I'll be walking 1.5 to 2 hours, or 2.5, whatever, 2.5 to 3, whatever it is. But I'm fine with that. Yep. Too true, Nick. No, that is a good thing about it, John. Every day is my own. The thing is, there's things I'd like to do in the daytime, but because I know I've got this 12 mile to get in, I'm not able to do it. So I will be glad when I can slacken off, you know, like to 3 miles, you know, sorry, instead of, yeah, 3 miles in the morning and 3 miles in the evening. That'll be great when I can do that. So I'm still getting 6 miles a day in, I don't have to watch my calories the same. Look at the sunset. Look at that. Yeah, you're right there. The darker nights. What? Hopefully by that time I'll reach the weight I want, and then I'll probably combine the daytime and the evening walk into 1 2-hour slot. Say, I don't know, after dinner, well about 3:30 or something like that. I know you do, Nick. I won't be getting rid of them, don't worry. The walks will continue one way or another. It is beautiful, isn't it? It really is. And we've still got the remnants, look, of our rainbow. You may or you may not be able to see it. I can just make it out. No, don't worry. I'll make sure we keep those. Very important. And I enjoy doing them. So no, they're not going anywhere. But instead of me doing 2.5 hours at night, I'll probably cut it down to an hour when that time comes, when it's dark at night time. You know, and it's raining cats and dogs, and it's freezing. So I will have to cut it down a bit, because there'll be no fun at night time, will there, when it's dark. So it'll have to be in the afternoon at that time. But where are we talking, what? End of November till mid-February. We're way off yet, aren't we? And I'll still do my walks. You'll still be able to pick them up, even if you're not at home. They'll still be there, won't they? Well, we're going back up onto the cliff. And we have done 12.05 miles. So whatever I do now between here and home, that's what I call profit. Yeah, I set out to do 12 mile a day. Anything more than 12 is a bonus. That's my profit. So I know I did 8 miles this morning. No, 7 mile with Toby, sorry. I did 7 mile with Toby. And now, I know I've done just over 5. So that'll be 12, about 13.5 when I get home. Well, I always tend to round up. So when I get back into the central promenade at Withensea, if I'm something like, say, 13.5, I'll just carry on walking until I can hit 14. Which is good, really. Toby, yeah, fair point. I left Toby at home, Nick. And the reason I left him at home, when I come out, it was raining. And he doesn't like getting wet. So I left, and 2, his mum said, leave him here with me. So I left him with my wife. He'll be sulking though, because I'm not in. because he does like coming out for a walk. So that's why I left little fella at home. Yeah, that's right, you're right there, John. I don't know if you can see it or not, we got the moon. It's there if you can see it. And it looks like the sun has gone, although it's aurora. Aurora still remains. And over there we can see it's pretty dark, isn't it? But our rainbow has truly gone. It's getting windy again up here. Hiya von Clausewitz. You're from Brazil. Hiya. Yeah, I normally get up at 7 o'clock and it is light by then. I think it gets light round about 5:45 or something like that at the moment, John. Well, here we are then, and we're walking on top of the cliff. Look at that. Ever so serene. It's a gorgeous view, isn't it? It's getting a bit breezy now, but it's still not cold. Thanks, Nick. It's just brilliant, isn't it? You know, to me, in its own peculiar way, Withensea is what the Salinas Valley was to John Steinbeck when he wrote East of Eden. You know, it was about the Salinas Valley, the Salinas Valley in California. It's like the food basket of America, where they grow the grapes, harvest for wheat, the maize, the corn, everything you can think of. And he was always in wonderment of it. He loved it. And I suppose, in its own peculiar way, I think the same about this place. I feel proud to be here. Originally, I'm from Manchester, which is a huge city. Well, I love going back to Manchester. Would I like to live there? No. But it's always nice to see it and see what changes are taking place. You know, I was talking about erosion. I'll show you a bit, show you what it means. If we go over here, you can see that cliff top. You can see here, just be very careful, I don't want to end up going over, but you look, the fence post and the fencing dropping into the sea. Look at that great cavern that the sea has taken out. And then you look at the sea, look how serene it is. You wouldn't imagine the sea could do all that. Just beyond belief, isn't it? No, you're right. I was being very, very careful. I just wanted to show you what it was like. And that's why Park Dean no longer use this bit for putting, you know, for having caravans and people staying on it. You're fine if you want to walk over it. That's up to you. You make pathways to keep you safe, like this one and the one we're on, and they're fine with that, but it's at your own risk. Yeah, the soil that goes back to the Ice Age, when the Ice Age was the Great Thaw. It were pushed from inland as the ice sheet retreated and melted. Sometime we'll go over to Burnley and we'll look at the Cliviger Gorge. I can show you a lot more about that. So of course when it retreats it leaves a lot of sediment, and that's what the cliff's made out of, that sediment. That coastal erosion's not a new thing, it's been going on hundreds of years. 500 years ago the coast was about where those wind generators are now. That's where the coast was, about a mile and a half out there. But over the years it's just eroded and eroded and eroded. Well, we're nearly at my bus shelter where me and Toby got marooned the other night during the storm. Yeah, the moon's really prominent now. Look at that. And at the same time the sun's gone down. When I've got Toby with me and we come to these gates, he will not walk round them. I have to put him through, hold on to his lead, and he'll walk underneath it. Well, this was our bus shelter where me and Toby sheltered from the rain. How far have I got to go? Not far. You see the lighthouse poking its head above the roofs? That's where I live, just at the back of that. I don't live in the lighthouse, but at the back of it. So it's not too far. Anyway, John, Nick, everybody else, just like to say I'd just like to say thank you for joining me on this marvellous walk. Even though I got wet, it's really enjoyable walk. thank you for making it even more enjoyable. For all those who have subscribed, shared and commented and liked, a special thanks. But it's been great having you all on board. And at that I'm going to say good evening. You take care of yourself, John. Sani, thank you too. Have a good night. And the offer to do the washing up and the ironing, it's still there if you want it. But good night, my friends. It's been a real privilege to have you all on board. See ya. Good night.